Hello and welcome to the third episode of Nando Plays Battletech. It's been a while, but unfortunately this is kind of episode 3.1, as the full-on episode 3 is about 45-49 minutes with me talking and everything, so I'm just going to cut that in half, so it's going to be a two-part episode. If you guys want longer form episodes for less of the hassle, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume everyone doesn't have 40 minutes to watch a bumbling idiot like me make content like this. So until the next time, stay frosty. I'll probably see you at the end of the video. Creative liberties and all. But if I don't, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Someone just begs me to stop. So here we go. This is an executive officer, Darius Oliveira. Interesting name. Named after Olive. We're just gonna call you Olives. That's what we're gonna do. What's up, Olives? How you doing? Easy there, Matt. You took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. I don't like you. He called me Matthew. I don't like that. My name is Olive, and I'm the XO of Markham's Marauder. What's up with the alliteration, guys? We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for High Lord Tamati way back when. Probably for the weed. You guys were drug runners, were you? Don't lie to me. Alright. I'd introduce you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the market. Oh, he's dead. He's definitely dead. Well, shit. If it wasn't for y'all, I'd be dead too, so that's what's up. That's what we're doing. That's probably true, but don't mention it. After seeing what happened to Markham, it didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of the new directorate. When we picked up your broadcast on the emergency brand, we knew what we had to do. Alright, so I know this is an awkward question considering the events, but were you able to get my blackjack? Yeah, our merk'd hauled off what was left of it to the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but if you give him enough time, Yang can fix just about everything. Try not to take the loss too hard. Yang said that your mech showed signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. Oh, so apparently someone screwing with the reactor just caused a plasma leak everywhere and just lit my mech on fire. Lovely. Alright. So what do I do now? Because I'm pretty sure my homie's dead. Well, things aren't looking so hot around here with the coup and all that. House Espinosa's new director, it is the de facto government of the Regan Reach. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was just blasted to pieces on takeoff. It's literally all over the news. Well, shit. Our sentiments exactly. We're going to be heading the hell out of here, and we've already booked a transport on the first jump ship out. We're heading to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier of the Canopian border. It's not a cheap trip, but we'll worry about how we're going to pay for that later. So they're going by Tamarin space. I like it. As for you, well, you've got options. According to your... Oh, wait, no. They're going to Canopian, so that's the wrong one. According to your blood shit, you got family in the Capellan Confederation. If you want, I could look into getting you a transport on a freighter bound for Lao space. I can't make any promises, though, but I'm willing to try. Dude, I haven't been in Lao space for, like, forever. I've been in the military this whole time. And I'm fucking broke. What you want from me? Well, what can I even do with that? Well, you could stay with us for the long haul. When we get to where we're going, we can drop you at the nearest planet, or maybe you could make a place for yourself there. Of course, you need to pitch in for fuel, food, lodging, repairs, and all the shit that you might need to. It's kind of hard being strapped for cash, but we'll figure it out. Alright. We skipped 3 years, and now we're in the middle of nowhere. Alright. I gotta stop double-clicking this mouse. If your mech has higher elevation than its target, it will have a slightly higher chance to hit. This is useful information. because I think it gives you a +1 or 2. And sometimes your higher elevation just gives you headshots. Sometimes lower elevation gives you headshots, which is the weirdest thing ever. But we'll go for it.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, we're out in the field. IPL representative. The Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're miners, not soldiers. We can't fight these bastards all off on our own. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. This isn't about just reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed... What is up with this alliteration? Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they done here. Commander, the Op-4 is holding 2 IPL's mining platforms. The first designated Alpha is where they're keeping the turret generator. Moving fast to take it out. Those turrets hit hard, so you want to neutralize them ASAP. Platform Bravo is the site of Op-4's corporate security tower. Engage and destroy it if they bring a mech to protect it. Take that out too. Then circle back and we'll collect our pay. That's right. I'm waiting to authorize the transfer. Now go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. Alright. There we go. My terrible southern accent. Alright, so... First endeavor of every map you spawn into, you should probably figure out where the map limits are, because they can sneak up on you really quickly, and it hurts a lot when they do. So... That's a border over here. This is a border coming down here. This is a border going along here and over here. Okay, that's interesting. So the border's over here. So, can I technically run around this way? Because there's a front way, which I think they're set up for. And if I take a guess, these are turret mounts. If I take a guess, these are turret mounts. That's the turret generator, which they showed us in the earlier one. And these are also probably turret mounts. So it's probably not a good idea to run straight to the building. And it's also probably not a good idea to run straight here. So we can probably just run around this. So I'm going to actually try that first. We're going to move our snipers first. And then we're going to move our assaults.
Roger that.
And then we're going to move our scout with the party initially, so we don't trigger anything. Because I think once something gets on sensor range, it's like a pain in the ass to deal with.
Got it. Move order received.
Will this trigger something? No. Okay. That means I can put you right next to her. And we should be alright. I have an idea. Because I don't think we're going to get away with this for the rest of this time.
Good to go.
Actually, can I actually get away with this? Let's find out. Oh, wait. Come on. Oh my gosh. I can actually get away with this. Alright. We're in business, guys. We can actually sneak. I think we can sneak our entire force around their sensor range. So for those unaware, this blue line is our sensor range. And when you can see an enemy, they can sensor blip and see you, because their sensor range is about the same and it'll intersect at times. So since I know most of the forces are probably in this area, somewhere in this area, this sensor isn't gonna pick them up, and therefore they can't pick me up, so I can get as close as I want, which is amazing. Which means I can basically do the long game. What I can do is I can move my snipers up. I can move my snipers up. And
Copy.
Ready for orders.
Standing by.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Let's see what happens. Alright, so...
What can I do for you? Waiting for orders.
We'll just set it off. Oh my lord, this is getting a little ridiculous. This is actually getting
I
a
read you,
little
Commander.
ridiculous.
Moving out. Roger.
This is funny.
On the move.
You can literally sneak up on the whole base. Oh my lord. Okay, how close can I straddle this line? Alright, so what we can do... you know what, that's a risk.
Waiting
So
for
what I can
orders.
do...
Don't need to tell
Let's
me
hope
twice.
that doesn't trigger it. Stop. Alright. They're all in the same spot,
Engaging coolant
which
system.
means I can do the following. I can run my snipers up.
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Okay. So this is some of the stuff I was explaining earlier about armor and internal structure. However, the attack angle is usually signified by the circle on the ground that gets lit up red, and the target indicator is just the red lines. And then if they're both lit up, it's a front shot. If they're both lit up on this side, it's a back shot, and one side or the other is left or right. I think for this one, this is right, and this one is left because it's a front-facing picture. So I'm going to... Wait, why is this... There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in these trees,
Affirmative.
and we're going to see if we can literally get a surprise round off on these guys, because this commando is going to try and save face. Okay, hopefully no one gets headshot, but they do get the advantage trying to shoot us here. So what I can do with
Waiting for
Decker,
orders.
which is a little dangerous,
Moving to position.
is I can take a pot shot at this, which will take it down by 50, and we'll see if this spider comes for us instead. Nope, it goes for the Shadowhawk. That's interesting. I guess the elevation gives it an advantage.
Damage is minimal.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Good to go.
You don't have much in the use of armaments, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna multi-target between you and you, and the second one is getting the latter half, so let's see what happens.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
Oh, I did it reverse. Okay, that's annoying. That is not exactly what I wanted to do, which means I'm now gonna have to waste Mandark's turn, which is not what I wanted.
Engaging jump jets.
Which means we're gonna kill auto cannons. We're only gonna use one laser for this,
Engaging target.
which means they don't get turret support.
Target
I reach any of these people? No? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump jet in. And, can I take you out with just a shot? Let's try it. Nope. I shouldn't have done that. I should have braced. Oh well. So we're trying to skirmish them out because they don't have fire support anymore, and these guys are way lighter than us. So since they don't use superior tactics, it's gonna be harder for them to screw around with us. And since they both go first, what I can now do with Decker, which is hilarious, what I can technically do with Decker, I can sprint him behind these guys. And because you're injured, I'm going to take a back shot at you and see what happens.
Got it.
Alright, so you've lost evasion, and now you're gonna— oh, he's come to break my kneecaps! Of course he's come to break my kneecaps! What else would he be doing here?
Damage minimal.
Alright, so... while you're breaking my kneecaps, I'm gonna break your friend's kneecaps. How about that? Oh, nice. Okay, close enough.
Tango down.
So what I can technically do is get height advantage and shoot him in the back, but I doubt this is gonna hit. So we're just gonna use lasers.
Engaging target.
Okay, I'm glad we did that. Alright, so
Enemy mech. Critical
you've got an
damage
injury
detected.
going on.
Waiting on
And
you,
now
Commander.
to drain heat, I'm going to hit you from that injured side with my sniper. And miss. Okay. Oh, well that hits. That's close enough. Oh boy, the cavalry has showed up. Oh no. Alright, are you gonna try and break my knees again? Huh? Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. That was my gun arm. How dare you?
Easy on the armor, buddy.
How dare you shoot at my gun arm, you piece of trash. Time to die.
Firing all. Target's taken a critical hit.
Is someone gonna get launched on? Nope. Okay, I don't think they're in range.
Commander.
Alright. Out here shooting people in the butthole in their arms? Well, time to get smacked. Okay. That's interesting.
Solid connection on that one.
Can I just, like, smack this dude to death? Okay, what we can do, actually. Can I get a 3-peat from here? I can get a 3-peat here. So what I can do is I can drop the LRMs and just go for a shot.
Affirmative.
There we go. Mission accomplished. He's dead.
That's a kill.
Alright, so this is basically talking about the heat system that I tried to get into and failed, but each of your weapons basically generates a certain amount of heat. You can figure this out in the mech build menu. It displays it pretty evenly for you to see, but effectively if you go over this threshold pip line, your mech basically lights on fire and starts taking structure damage, and if you go all the way to the end, your mech shuts down and you lose a turn. And the best way to manage it is to kind of move around and turn off weapon systems or not use them for a round, and that's basically it. And jump jets also generate heat, but I think on average they generate roughly 8, unless you've got like 6 or more of them, then they generate more. Another thing that is that can be messed with is stability. You notice sometimes when I punch people, they have this exclamation point. It means their mech's being destabilized. They're unstable. When you get to the tick mark on the destabilized part, they can't gain evasion properly, or they just lose it initially. Which means if you like destabilize a mech when it has full evasion, it loses it immediately. And if it's still your turn, all your mechs can shoot at it without a penalty. So that's very useful information to know. And if a mech falls down, the pilot takes the injury, not the mech. And usually pilots only in the beginning only have 3 health. I think you can get up to 5, which is a lot. But 3 health usually means if you blow their arms off and trip them, they die. Or if you blow their arms off and trip them 3 more times, they die. Well, 2 more times they die. I think it's 2 to 3, depending on who the pilot is. So, what's happening here is, I know they drop people in this region, but I don't know where they are. So I'm gonna send in my